gentlemen, right on top of the news hour, we have some sensational information that we are going to break for you. This is once again the charitable trust of the Gandhis. Yes, the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust. Now, all this while, you had heard about the fact that the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation or the Rajiv Gandhi Trust has received 50 lakh rupees from Zakir Naik's IRF, Islamic Research Foundation. Today, for the first time, we have the documents, the bank entries of this money going into the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust. These are entries that are made right here. This is the bank account of IRF in the DCB bank, which is, according to me, the Deutsche Bank. IRF account number given right here. It is right here on the 7th of August 2011 that Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust gets a donation of 50 lakh rupees. Rajiv Gandhi Foundation and its brother trust, Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust, gets 50 lakh rupees as donation. This is the check number that is given, and this is the date. 7th of August 2011, this check goes into the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust. Now, the second document is when this money was returned back. After Zakir Naik became an individual who was persona non grata and there were investigations lodged against him, he had fled away from India in 2016 July. It is here on the 7th of December 2016 that this money was returned. 50 lakh rupees was returned and sent back to the IRF, to the Islamic Research Foundation. The key date to remember between 2011 and 2016 is the fact that on 18th November 2016, it was the NIA that registered a case against Zakir Naik, the national security case. It's only after that that the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust returned this money to Zakir Naik's Research Foundation. This is the big breaking story we are bringing to you here right on top of the news hour. Let me go across to my colleagues. Editor-in-Chief Rahul Shiv Shankar. Also joining me tonight is Nikunj Garg, our Internal Security Editor, Madhavdas Gopalakrishnan, Senior Editor. But Rahul, to you first. We've always known that Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust and the trusts of the Gandhi family had received money from Zakir Naik. But isn't this absolutely curious that 2011 is when they get this money, and 2016, after the NIA's registration of a case against Zakir Naik, this money is returned?
It's even more curious when you note that on the floor of Parliament, INB Minister at that time, Manish Tiwari, in 2012, Navika, came out and said that according to the UPA, Zakir Naik's Peace TV was among 24 illegal foreign channels whose contents were not conducive to India's security environment. Now, this was a declaration made by a minister in Manmohan Singh's cabinet, appointed by Manmohan Singh, who was very close to the Gandhis, till, of course, there was a bit of a breakup. And he makes this statement in 2012 on the floor of Parliament, but the Congress party doesn't have it within it to return the money either at that time, even that 6 months later, 1 year later, 1.5 years later, 2 years later, but a whole, Navika, 4.5 years later after this man flees India. What does that tell you? And in the middle of all of that, we have had statements from numerous Congress leaders, including Digvijay Singh, who have come out and said that Zakir Naik is not a hate preacher. He's actually a force for conciliation between communities, and he is being hounded because of his religion. So the INB minister at that time, Manish Tiwari, says that he's a dangerous element, who's a divisive force, whose Peace TV is banned and is considered one of 24 illegal entities. But the Congress party doesn't have even an iota of dignity in returning the money that they took from him, despite this declaration on the floor of Parliament. They wait till he escapes India, and then it dawns on the Congress leadership. And in this case, we are talking about the charitable trust of whose trustees are the Gandhis themselves. So why did they sit on this huge amount of money for so long, despite very well knowing that he was wanted in this country, that he was an inimical element to India's national security declared by the UPA? That's the fundamental question, Navika.
That's right. And another important date in all of this is, and let me get in Nikunj Garg. Nikunj, the NIA registers a case. July, Zakir Naik flees from India. It's a complete battle out here. The BJP is gunning for him. And in September 10, 2016, the then Law Minister, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, even holds a press conference asking and questioning this particular donation of 50 lakh rupees. And the Congress doesn't return it then. The Congress returns the money not even after Zakir Naik fled. They returned the money within days of NIA registering a case. The case was registered on the 18th of November 2016 and the money is returned on the 7th of December 2016. Isn't that the curious giveaway of the Gandhi family not having any intentions of returning this money till the entire issue became extremely messy?
Well, Navika, one thing is absolutely crystal clear, that unless and until a real hard-hitting probe under the overarching mandate of UAPA, under the sections of endangering the national security was launched and cases were lodged in under those streams, Gandhi's quite clearly, or Gandhi's own trust quite clearly, had no mood of returning that money. Because remember, you have to go back to 2014-15 when the regime change in Maharashtra, Congress NCP regime gave way after 15 years. And the trouble actually started from Maharashtra Mumbai Police's reports. After 15 years, BJP came to power, and in 2015, the first cases against Zakir Naik under sections of 153A promoting hatred between communities were started to be registered in Mumbai. At that time, this man came on the national radar, and then happened Bangladesh blast. That was the time when Bangladeshi government said that, look here, this radical Islamic preacher, they wrote a letter to the Ministry of External Affairs, is radicalizing young impressionable minds in our country, and they are responsible for one of the biggest and most dastardly terror strike in one of the most poshest diplomatic enclave of Gulshan area in Bangladesh. That's when alarm bells started actually going in. NDA-1, which had just come into power, settling down, facing many issues. And that's the time when Congress actually accused BJP of allowing Zakir Naik to flee, that Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad had to come out and say, look here, you were in cahoots with this man, and today you are accusing us of allowing him to flee. A National Investigation Agency probe, followed by an Enforcement Directorate probe, both were registered, and that's when actually post that RGF returned that money. So
well, Madhav, let me also get you in. Madhav,
a real hard-hitting probe.
Yeah, Madhav, even after Mr. Manish Tiwari, as the INB minister, had raised objections to Zakir Naik's Peace TV, Mr. K. Rahman, and everybody knows that he was a senior leader, Mr. K. Rahman, he was a minority affairs minister. He wrote to the Manish Tiwari as the INB minister and said that Zakir Naik was a renowned Islamic scholar. That was the kind of support that was being given by one minister who was the minorities affairs minister. So if the Congress was so impressed with Zakir Naik, why was the INB minister talking in a different language? Why was K. Rahman Khan talking in a different language? Why was Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust taking money, and why did they return it if they were so impressed with Zakir Naik?
Well, Navika, those of us who have covered the UPA regime knows that this was actually the state of affairs. Whether we're talking about environment, whether we're talking about economic policy, there were ministers pulling in different directions. And unfortunately, in the case of this very serious national security issue also, it appears that there were internal dynamics or politics playing out for whatever reasons best known to those ministers, as you have very rightly put over here. But really, what does this translate into the facts on ground and the facts before us? Because it's very, very significant, Navika, that you have brought brought out this particular date of 7/8/2011. We are talking about the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust. The same charitable trust gets back the money of 50 lakhs that you have put on 7/12/2016. The date, of course, is very significant because this is the date after which the action is taken by the government agencies. But what about this particular date? What is very interesting about this date is that this falls under the financial year of 2011-2012. Remember that the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust and the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation are, legally speaking, at least two different entities. And what we have also found is that in the donor list of the year 2011-12, Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust is written as a donor for the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. So somewhere or the other, even though they are headed by the Gandhis and there are several commonalities between these organizations, they are for all legal purposes two different entities. So this money which has come into the Rajiv Gandhi Trust, was it the same money that has flown into the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation? We don't know. But certainly from these documents that we have accessed and the reports that we have accessed, these are some very important questions that those who are running the trust will now have to come clean on. Navika.
Well, Rahul, I want to come back to you. Why is this entire sequence so important? August of 2011, money comes in. The Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust only begins to show online its accounts from 2012, so no reflection of this donation goes into what it has declared so far. And then in 2016, not when Zakir Naik fled this country, not when there was a controversy, not when the BJP was raising questions, but only after the NIA registers a case on 18th of November 2016 that this money is returned back on 7th of December 2016. Do you see a link and a specific mindset on this entire sequence of events?
Navika, look, what this entire investigation that we have done and you have reported on proves very, very clearly, Navika, is that there were apologists for Zakir Naik. And let me just tell you this, it's not that the Indian government acts. Even if it was acting against Peace TV in 2012, they would have been investigating Zakir Naik for at least a year and a half or perhaps even 2 years. So it's not as if the Gandhis who actually held the remote control to that government would not have known. And this is a continuation of a large number of dubious entities who were under investigation or were already, suspicious, or their activities were arousing suspicion, who were also donating at around the same time. Let's be honest, 2010 seems to have been an extremely profitable year for the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust, the foundation. We have seen others who were declared fugitives and scamsters also around that same period, putting in money.
The Choksis and their unlisted companies, shell companies donating money.
So if Peace TV was suddenly declared one of those entities that needed to be barred as a foundation, etc., that investigation would have happened, and Nikunj will tell you, at least a year and a half or two before that. So the decision itself was academic importance. The problem is, if your minister is standing up and he is saying that you have decided to ban Peace TV because you know that it is part of a larger ecosystem trying to destroy the communal harmony of this country and obviously affecting the territorial integrity as well as national security, what would you do? You would say, nothing doing, we have taken money, here it is, take it back, we will arrest you, we will come after you. Not only does Zakir Naik lead a charmed life in this country, not only is he seen in top Congress functions with Digvijay Singh, who is embracing him on national TV, but he goes on to escape from this country, no questions asked, partly under the NDA, of course, but for a large part was involved in activities which are deemed anti-national under the UPA. What does it tell you? There's a conflict of interest. I am not saying, Navika, for a moment, and I don't think even you are, that there is a direct correlation, but certainly there's a conflict of interest. Why would a government not want to, especially one that was so acutely aware of its own image, want to quickly step into the breach and say, look, for the purposes of probity, we are distancing ourselves. Whatever we have taken from Mr. Zakir Naik's Islamic Research Foundation is being returned with interest. I would have even given the interest on it and said, thank you very much, we don't want tainted money. Don't want tainted donation. But this was not the pattern. We saw in case after case, this particular pattern repeating itself. To some end, we don't know. The Congress, the Gandhis need to respond.
Well, it's important for the Gandhis to respond, but let me put out another issue that is being investigated by the Enforcement Directorate, which is looking the multidisciplinary agency, which is now looking at the entire Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust, and they're looking at the fact whether the needful FCRA regulations existed for the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust at the time when this money came in. And Nikunj, that's an important part of the investigation that is being carried out by this multidisciplinary agency, which is working under the Ministry of Home Affairs.
Well, absolutely, Navika. That is why they have specifically mentioned Foreign Contribution Regulation Act as one of the principal acts under which this probe has been mandated. Of course, there are acts of prevention of money laundering and other central penal laws of the Income Tax Department. But the important and critical point, Navika, apropos Zakir Naik's contribution is also one more. And that is it that when the first burst of cases started to happen, that happened right under the nose of the UPA government, UPA 2. And Satyapal Singh, later minister, then Commissioner of Police Mumbai, sent detailed reports. First cases of promoting enmity between communities were registered. Section 153A CRPC were registered by Maharashtra Police under the dispensation of NCP Congress. Of course, those cases were further bolstered post the regime change in Maharashtra as well. But it is not as if Zakir Naik's organization was completely off radar and he was considered to be a man of an apostle of peace. A very large section of people, his image has traditionally been extremely controversial. He can claim whatever he claims to be and he can send a denial to Times Now tomorrow morning, but his image was extremely controversial. Disregarding all of those facts, not only in the public opinion realm, not only in the rumors swirling around, but on the paper, black and white reports with the Ministry of Home Affairs, cases being filed by Mumbai Police, the donation was accepted and kept for close to half a decade. More than half a decade, the money was kept and returned only when, as you rightly said, National Investigation Agency, overarchingly under mandate of UAPA, registered cases. And there is, unfortunately, and I'm calling it unfortunate because the former Prime Minister of this country's name is associated with that trust. Unfortunately, this is just one of the donations. There seems to be, at least on the face of it, a pattern, and a pattern that fits, that somehow tainted individuals like Sanjay Chandra of Unitech, like Yes Bank's Rana Kapoor, still behind bars, like
Mehul
multiple
Choksi.
other Choksis of the world have all contributed in some measure or the other to this trust. And why only this trust? See, you will not find any other trust across the country receiving donations from all these rogues galleries participants in one go at one particular point in time. They have all chosen to contribute to this particular trust. It certainly does not add laurels to a trust that associates its name with the former Bharat Ratna and former Prime Minister of this country, and that's why I called it unfortunate, Navika.
Well, very important, big disclosure here on the News Hour, and we are bringing to you the Gandhi Zakir file. These are documents never seen before, and once again, let me just show you these two entries. One is on the 7th of August 2011, the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust gets 50 lakh rupees. It is only returned on the 7th of December 2016 from the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust, only after the NIA registers a case against Zakir Naik, and after Zakir Naik has fled this country and he is accused of creating enmity between two communities and a threat to national security. Well, thank you to my colleagues Rahul, Nikunj and Madhav. Let me go across to my panel this evening, and joining me this evening is Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, scientist, Mr. Ratan Sharda, author. Also with me is Member of Parliament as well as former Minister of the BJP, Mr. Rajiv Pratap Rudy, Manaswi Thapar, lawyer, Tehseen Poonawalla, political analyst, who just analyzes Congress and loves the Congress party, especially the Gandhi family. And also with us this evening is Ilyas Sharafuddin, Islamic scholar. But on the standpoint tonight, I want to take Dr. Anand Ranganathan and Tehseen Poonawalla. And Tehseen, my first question goes out to you. Tehseen Poonawalla, Zakir Naik money was taken is an open secret. Everybody knew and it has been admitted. But these documents tell you a tale beyond that. And the tale is, you take the money in 2011, your information and broadcasting minister raises objections on the floor of parliament in 2012. You don't return the money. You keep it close to your chest. But it is only in 2016, long after Zakir Naik has fled, long after the BJP has raised alarm against his activities, long after the NIA registers a case against Zakir Naik, it's only then that you wake up to return the money. In all proceedings of investigation, the intent, the motive is important. I want to ask you, Tehseen Poonawalla, the motive was not to return the money. The motive was fear when the National Security Act was applied to Zakir Hussain, is when the Congress, sorry, not the Congress, but when the Gandhi family began to get very, very worried and return the money. Tehseen Poonawalla, your response.
Namaskar, ma'am. Thank you for having me on the show. It is strange, ma'am, that the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation of Congress took money and BJP allows Zakir Naik to flee. Of course, then Zakir Naik also claims that Prime Minister Modi told him to come back to India and support the abolition of Article 370, but we don't trust Zakir Naik because nobody is a bigger Jumlabaz than Narendra Modi trust. Now, I too rightly said that a case was launched by the NIA, so the money was returned. Good that the money was returned. A case was also launched by the NIA against Sadhvi Pragya, and Narendra Modi ji promised you, Navika ma'am, that हृदय से मैं साध्वी प्रज्ञा को माफ नहीं करूंगा. MP भी बना दिया, आज तक वो इन्वेस्टिगेशन का कुछ हुआ नहीं. She is accused as told by the Bombay High Court to divide this country. Now we can talk about criminals. Who's Raju Sabnani? Raju Sabnani was arrested by a foreign police allegedly for procuring money for Hezbollah by procuring AK-47s and bomb-making material. Atal Bihari Vajpayee sent a diplomat to release him. This man in 2002, after Atal Bihari Vajpayee released the Hezbollah terrorist, allegedly was hanging around with Narendra Modi, their pictures. He started a Namo restaurant in 2014, inaugurated by Dr. Harshvardhan. He continues to be the overseas head of the BJP and close to Mr. Narendra Modi, going to China with him. China se yaad aaya. China funded an organization where the External Affairs Minister's son worked. Ajit Doval's son had an organization in a tax haven. IPL is now taking place in UAE with Chinese funding as sponsors. PM can has China money. Do I say Narendra Modi ji also has a lot to hide? So, man, please tell PMO to give better stories. We know who from PMO is leaking the story. Let the viewers also know that.
90 seconds of garbage and garble. That is the explanation you give to this country. The only question I asked you was, why did it take Congress 5 years and why did the Congress return this money only after the NIA registered the case against Zakir Naik? तब जाके डर लगा क्या? तब right or wrong का समझ आया क्या, तहसीन पूनावाला? But let me go across. एक minute. Dr. Anand Ranganathan, did you understand any answer to the question that was asked? 5 years, 1 month, not when Zakir Naik fled, not when Manish Tiwari raised questions, was this money returned, in 2012. It was returned after the NIA registered the case. Is that when fear, or is that when knowledge dawned upon the Gandhis?
Yeah, good evening, Navika. What my good friend Tehseen narrated is the Magna Carta of whataboutery. Everyone did it, you didn't catch them. So why are you talking about Zakir Naik? Be that as it may, Navika, I have said this before and I stand by it. Perhaps the only good thing the Rajiv Gandhi Trust did was to accept this money from Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik is a hero for me. It is because he speaks the truth and is not a hypocrite. He made me read and reread the holy scriptures he leads his life by and exhorts 1.8 billion Muslims to lead their life by as well. He opened my eyes. He has been made a convenient scapegoat by Muslims who are Islamophobic. That is, they fear Islam. They fear to bring out the orders and the commandments of their holy book in its entirety because they fear being called illiberal and hypocrites. They snare the fundamentalists but spare the fundamentals. Zakir is unapologetic about the fundamentals and therefore acknowledges the fact that the fundamentalists are only following the fundamentals. He's not a moderate because moderates accuse others of being Islamophobic, but they themselves are. Otherwise, I challenge them to tell me the prescribed fate in their holy book of homosexuals, unbelievers, blasphemers, fornicators, dress code violators, idol worshippers, interreligious married apostates. But Zakir is not like that. No, sir. Bless him. He quotes the verses and their interpretation precisely as how they are meant to be quoted and interpreted. He says it like it is. For example, he endorses chapter 98 verse 6 that polytheists are the worst of creatures, or chapter 2 verse 221, do not marry the polytheist women unless they come to believe in Islam. A Muslim slave girl is better than a polytheist woman. Or in chapter 4 verse 56, those who disbelieve in our verses, we will drive them into a fire. Every time their skins are roasted though, we will replace them with other skins so they may taste the punishment. And hundreds and thousands of such verses. The hypocrite Muslims hate him for this because he exposes them. The world, Navika, needs more Zakir Naiks because this world needs to understand and appreciate the religion that he follows.
Well, Anand Ranganathan, you accused Mr. Tehseen Poonawalla of whataboutery, but I want to accuse you of whataboutery too today. This was not an opportunity to extol the virtues of Zakir Naik because those have been extolled by Mr. Digvijay Singh, who has been hugging Zakir Bhai, you know, in those visuals there. वो तो सबको पता है कि Zakir Naik क्या preach करते हैं. मैं आपसे ये पूछ रही हूँ रतन शारदा जी कि ये जाकिर नाइक से पैसा ले लिया 50 लाख 2011 में लिया, 2016 तक उस पर बैठे रहे, 2012 में मनीष तिवारी उसके अगेंस्ट बोलते हैं, पार्लियामेंट में बोलते हैं, लेकिन कांग्रेस की बत्ती नहीं जली, गांधी परिवार की बत्ती नहीं जली, उनको कुछ गलत नहीं लगा और जाकिर नाइक का बिजनेस भी चलता रहा और राजीव गांधी चैरिटेबल ट्रस्ट का बिजनेस भी चलता रहा. ये दिसंबर 2016 में कौन सी बत्ती जली कि ये पैसा वापस किया गया? क्योंकि एनआईए ने राष्ट्रद्रोह का केस रजिस्टर किया था. National security was the charge. Breach of national security, spreading enmity between communities. That is the organization the Congress was taking money from and sat on it for over 5 years, sir. Isn't that the admission of the circumstantial evidence of their thought process?
If that was so, a lot of people would get absolved by returning the robbed money. I would paraphrase Amitabh Bachchan that हम जहाँ खड़े होते हैं लाइन वहीं से शुरू होती है. फॉर कांग्रेस हम जहाँ खड़े होते हैं करप्शन वहीं से शुरू होता है. टू पैराफ्रेज Deng said whether the cat is black or white, how does it matter as long as it brings cream? So here we have Congress. It will embrace everybody of every type to get money. It can be people for whom they change the law after losing the election. So 2014, Mehul Choksi's gold trade gets a new benefit by passing a new bill surreptitiously before the government changes. They changed the land law in 2014 just before losing the election to transfer the land, multi-million land from the trust to family. And they have done the same thing across the board. So why are we surprised? But I must congratulate you. You got a wonderful job after you retire. You can write a multi-volume book on corruption of Congress and live happily after. So much of corruption. The story doesn't end at all. They knew Zakir Naik from day one. Digvijay knew him from day one. PC was there for long enough to know what bills he talks about. You know that in Middle East, in Southeast Asia, he was the hero, the star of expats, whether Indian or Bangladeshi or Pakistanis. And this man struts around with Digvijay Singh, embracing him, calling him a sant or somebody. And we happily absorbed everything. It doesn't matter NIA put a case or not. When their own minister says this chap is a poison, then why these people are sitting over it? Because they thought they will get away with it. Just the way they got away with a book on 2611 under the auspices of ISI saying that this was a sazish of RSS. So these people are totally brazen, shameless. They will go to any extent knowing that law is too weak to trap them properly. But I believe the time has come. This is too much of, IS refuse to get surprised. They can take Dalit land in BKC. Can you imagine? Dalit land. So where are they? I cannot stop getting surprised. And I don't know how when you get a new file how you are able to suppress
I have
your
more
surprise?
breaking news coming in, and Ratan Sharda, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but this is important. I have in my hand the 2011-2012 report of the donors list of the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust. These are the partners, these are the donors. And I really want to see at any point, do they have the entry of the IRF, Islamic Research Foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates, Ministry of Textiles, NABARD, Public Health Foundation, Society for Eradication of Rural Poverty, UNICEF, Elargan India, Arunodaya. IRF is not mentioned anywhere. Nowhere in this 2011-2012 on page 36 of the report online does not mention the IRF, the Islamic Research Foundation, and here is the entry that is made in 2011 August, which should have reflected in the donors list somewhere here. No mention at all. What were the Gandhis hiding? Why was the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust in 2011-12 hiding the donation that was given by the Islamic Research Foundation, which came from this bank account number in Deutsche Bank, and this is the money that came in 50 lakh rupees. And Rajiv Pratap Rudy, I want to come across to you. Rajiv Pratap Rudy, दाल में कुछ काला नहीं नजर आ रहा आपको? ना एनुअल अकाउंट्स डोनर्स में दिखाते हैं। 5 साल ये पैसा पड़ा रहता है राजीव गांधी चैरिटेबल ट्रस्ट में, एंड देन इट इज रिटर्न बैक ओनली आफ्टर द NIA registers a case under UAPA. This is the smoking gun, Mr. Rajiv Pratap Rudy, or does the Congress need any other proof?
Navika, Navika, I would just like to make it simple. Who were the actors on both the sides? And on one side, it was Rajiv Gandhi Foundation and Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust. So it means Sonia Gandhi, it means Rahul Gandhi, it means Priyanka Gandhi, it means Mr. Vadra. And of course, I believe that the name of the former Prime Minister figures on one side, who were the actors, the recipients in an organization. Who was the actor on the other side? Was Naik. Now, what is the background of Mr. Naik? Naik, and a friend of Digvijay Singh, who said that Osama bin Laden ji, I believe Mr. Naik also praised Osama. They said he was responsible for the Dhaka terror attacks. Canada has banned him, India has banned him, Sri Lanka has banned him, UK has banned him. So the credentials of the gentleman who gave this money was Mr. Zakir Naik, and of course now possibly the NIA has worked that he's going to be charged. 5 good years, the money was there in the account. So if it was in the account, it would have been used at that point of time, and there could be other savings which could have been used to repay it back. So that is another story. The question is, the people, on the recipients, they need to answer a lot of questions. And this is the time, not Rajiv Pratap Rudy or anyone, this is the time to get someone senior from the Congress and explain. Now, Digvijay Singh is rewarded with a Rajya Sabha seat, so possibly he's also being rewarded for things which possibly he knows about the whole situation. So the whole family is a suspect, and this is exactly what we are talking. So it's very shocking that the Congress, which has ruled the country for 70 years, 60 years, is now under a lot of suspicion, and there is a direct evidence of these things. So very unfortunate for the nation, very unfortunate for the Congress party, and I'm sure not much briefing is required on the subject.
Well, I want to get in Manasvi Thapar, and I want to ask you, Manasvi Thapar, Manish Tiwari, let me get in Mr. Ashutosh. Ashutosh ji, Zakir Naik was the man that he was, and no less than the I&B minister at that time made a statement on the floor of the House. But do you know, not only does the Congress party's first family, the Gandhi family, take money from IRF into the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust, they also invite him. They also invite him to give a lecture and address in Hyderabad, the IPS officers. You know, the police academy in Hyderabad. They invite him. Why? Because he's given a 50 lakh rupee check to the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust. So he gets called. That's the credibility of the man.
See, Navika, I know that this is a good investigation, but I would have congratulated your entire team because this story is a 4-year-old story. On 10th of September 2016, the Law Minister, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, held a press conference, given the papers, and Abhishek Mani Singhvi has replied to this story. I am really flabbergasted that somebody in the government has taken a reporter for a ride. This is a very old story, though it's a good story. My worry is in the last 4 years, your BJP spokesperson is saying a lot of suspicion is happening. But what the government did on this was the senior member of the Congress party.
Mr. Ashutosh, just because you've been a journalist in the past, you love to trash. You love to trash the stories. Show me one document that you have seen with this 50 lakh rupee entry. Show me one statement which says that this was returned in December 7th, December 2016. You have heard 50 lakhs came and 50 lakhs went. Have you ever seen these entries? Number one. Number two, the connection with the NIA registry of the case. Have you ever linked this? Have you ever linked this? Mr. Ashutosh, कभी जिंदगी में चप्पलें रगड़कर मिनिस्ट्रियों में जाकर अगर कागज निकाले होते ना तो इतनी सार्केस्टिक स्माइल आपके शक्ल पर नहीं होती। मैंने सर ये काम 28 साल किया है। आप जो है ना पॉलिटिक्स की दुनिया में घूमते रहे, मैंने पॉलिटिक्स भी देखी है और मंत्रालयों में और सारे फाइलों में मैंने ये कागज देखे हैं और मुझे निकालने आते हैं। तो आप जरूर बहुत महान जर्नलिस्ट हैं, इसलिए छोड़कर एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ज्वाइन किए, वहां से भी छोड़कर आजकल वापस जर्नलिस्ट बन रहे हैं। लेकिन टिप्पणी देने से पहले थोड़ा सा सोच लें, रिसर्च कर लें, और अगर मुझे ये कागज दिखा दें तो आशुतोष जी, भूमि पूजन वहां अयोध्या में होगा, आपका पूजन मैं यहां दिल्ली में कर दूंगी। डॉक्टर आनंद रंगनाथन, Mr. Ashutosh has only one issue that he can raise, which is question the journalist and question the facts that are put.
मुझे बड़ा दुख है कि आशुतोष पॉलिटिशियन की तरह बात कर रहे हैं, जर्नलिस्ट की तरह बात नहीं कर रहे, आपके काम की इज्जत नहीं कर रहे।
नहीं, कोई बात नहीं। इज्जत आजकल जर्नलिस्ट की करते भी नहीं है।
नाविका,
आजकल वो जमाना ही नहीं रहा कि काम की इज्जत हो।
Don't get personal. I'm telling you, don't get personal.
You got personal.
You are getting personal. You are putting an old story on a channel and blaming it in exclusive.
I am challenging you to produce these documents. I'm challenging you to produce these documents, Mr. Ashutosh. Just because you've been a journalist doesn't mean you can target other journalists, okay?
4-year-old story and you're claiming it exclusive.
If you've seen these documents, kindly produce them now. Google it and produce it right now. I challenge you. And while you Google and search it, I will get on Dr. Anand Ranganathan on the show. Google and produce the documents, sir. Without the documents, I will not engage with you, Dr. Anand Ranganathan.
This is the old story. It's a propaganda run by you. Let me tell you this.
सर, जो खुद काम करते हैं ना, वो दूसरों पर उंगली नहीं उठाते। प्रोपेगेंडा सर आपका अपना प्रोफेशन होगा, मेरे प्रोफेशन पर आप उंगली ना ही उठाएं तो अच्छा है, मेरा मुंह ना ही खुलवाएं तो अच्छा है। डॉक्टर आनंद रंगना, I don't want to get personal with you.
Don't get personal with me. I'm telling you this. I'm not here to take shit from anybody.
Neither am I, sir. Thank you.
Please behave yourself. Don't make personal comment on.
अरे आशुतोष जी, आप क्या दादा लगे हैं चैनल के? आप क्या भाषा उपयोग कर रहे हैं? शर्म आती है जर्नलिस्ट।
Let's not digress from the debate, Mr. Ashutosh. Have a chill pill. Have a chill pill. Have a glass of water. Have a glass of water. I do not want to digress from the issue. You think it's an old story? You think it's an old story? Excuse yourself and go. I don't need your expert opinion. You think it's an old story? Write a column or a blog, whatever you want to write on it. All right? I don't have to listen and suffer you. If you can produce this document, we'll talk. If you can't, then kindly,
you are excused. And who's doing propaganda? I know this. Who's doing journalism and who's doing propaganda? I know that. I don't need any certificate from you.
All right, sir. All right, sir. Supreme
This
Court
is
के बाद दुकान
condemnable.
लगा लीजिए
You know,
और judgment
what's
दे
the
दीजिए.
word? Navika, can I please
You're running
come
a
in?
old story and want buying my certificate and making personal comment on me about my journalism.
सर्टिफिकेट दिखा
I know what kind of
आपने दिखाई नहीं।
Navika, can you please fade him out?
आपने तो
Who the hell
Dr. Anand Ranganathan, I'm sorry,
Navika.
Mr. Ashutosh, you've said enough. If you can relax.
Navika, I've been waiting
and
for 10
contradict
minutes.
the facts that I've asked you. If we are on, we can discuss and debate. If you can't, then I'll have to mute you. Dr. Anand Ranganathan.
Navika, थोड़ा और
Yeah,
डांटिए
Navika,
आशुतोष
first of
को।
all, let me
इससे
say
काम
this.
नहीं
I'm very cross with you.
Maybe,
Please, one
it's
second.
not my day
Navika,
today.
as I was
Everybody
saying,
is
I'm very cross
with
with
me.
you. आपने No, I'm cross with you because आपने मेरे लिए आशुतोष छोड़ा ही नहीं. Just when I was getting ready, you know, the only thing lower than Ashutosh's credibility is his intelligence. Breathing sense into him is like giving CPR to a dodo. Now, what is it that he can't understand that is obvious to a person who's heard you in the first 5 seconds? Where are the documents? Are the documents 4-year-old? What kind of nonsense and this logic that we are being, you know, asked to withstand for the last 10 minutes? The story is worth because the documents are there and you have produced the documents.
Document is
Now
public
the
domain.
people,
Come on, don't
concerned
tell me
authorities
this,
have to be answerable on the documents that have been
I'm
produced.
going to teach and buy. Everybody knew
Ashutosh,
this.
please, now I did not interrupt you.
4 years back.
Now please. Where are the papers? Have you okay, I like Navika has challenged you.
Back, you are not on the
Okay,
TV.
I challenge you to bring these papers
What am I
out.
telling you?
Bring them out.
वो नहीं कर पाए तभी तो आप में
Bring them out. इधर उधर की बात मत करो.
तो नहीं हो पाया तभी तो आप में गए थे अभी आप भी नहीं हो पाई
अरे बाप रे बाप.
जब मन करता है सोते हो आलू पराठे बनाते हो डिबेट पे आ जाते हो विदाउट एनी प्रिपरेशन विदाउट एनी लॉजिक आई नो ब्रेकफास्ट में आलू
ये
पराठे
वाला
खाए लेकिन
पर्सनल
इसका ये
कमेंट
मतलब
चलेगा
नहीं
इनको. ये
Please.
वाला पर्सनल कमेंट चलेगा क्योंकि आलू पराठा तो ये बनाते हैं लेकिन ऐसे डॉक्यूमेंट इन्होंने निकाले हैं या नहीं
नाविका,
निकाले हैं ये
15
मैं
मिनट
पूछ
हो
रहा
गए हैं.
हूं तो ये वाला पर्सनल कमेंट नहीं चलेगा. ये
15
क्या
मिनट
है
हो गए हैं
भाई?
he
ये
is
क्या
not been
है?
able to even do Google.
They're tricking you into losing the debate.
Yeah, we are losing the debate. We are losing the debate. And Manasvi Thapar, I want to come to you. Manasvi Thapar, I want to.
Ashutosh has completely derailed the debate.
Yeah, no, I'm going back to the debate, and the debate is if the Congress was absolutely clean and they had no problems about taking money from IRF, why did they return it after the case was registered against Zakir Naik by the NIA? I want to ask you this, Manasvi Thapar. You're a lawyer and you understand what evidence is all about. Have you seen this document before?
No.
नहीं देखा? तहसीन पूनावाला, have you seen this document before?
आपने देखा है.
तहसीन ने बहुत कुछ
I have not seen any documents. I just know that RSS documents are not there in public domain and nobody will ever get them.
Excellent.
Okay. All right. Manasvi Thapar.
Ashutosh, will you apologize
Manasvi
now?
Thapar.
Thank you, Navika ji. Navika ji, there are 5 very important.
Don't be the stooge of the government, Anand Ranganathan. Don't behave like a government servant.
Ashutosh bhai, please let me speak. 7/8/2011, the first time they took the money.
अभी नाविका ने जो किया है मेरे लिए कुछ छोड़ा नहीं.
आशुतोष
आनंद तुम्हारे लिए बहुत कुछ बचा हुआ है.
Please, yeah.
आशुतोष, अब कल
You want
मिलेंगे.
to have this friendly chatter? Please disconnect from the news hour and go and you can do FaceTime with each other. I'm not wasting the nation's time on this friendly banter between Ashutosh and Dr. Anand Ranganathan. Let's get back to the debate, and the debate is what were the intentions of the Gandhi family?
Navika ji, please. 18 November 2016, the case was registered under NIA. 7/12/2016, the RGF gave back the money to Zakir Naik. January 11, 2020, there was a video by Zakir Naik saying, I don't know, a terrorist telling about our Prime Minister. He says this, Modi sent envoy to Zakir Naik for safe passage back to India. How dare he came up with this video? And till now, he's not there. And now, 23rd July 2020 is an exclusive day wherein we come to know about the connection. The BJP now has all the more reasons to investigate, extradite him, and bring him back. A terrorist is sitting outside making comments about our Prime Minister on January 11, 2020. Till now, after 4 years of registering the case, he's still there. He's enjoying in Malaysia. What is he doing there? Chalo, let us understand this. Congress is not clean, but is BJP cleaning something? Or BJP just bringing out old skeletons during the time whenever it suits them? Why are they not having a clean politics? A terrorist is sitting outside. He is a terror accused. He is
Rajiv Pratap Rudy. Rajiv Pratap Rudy.
He's not doing. Matlab, what is BJP?
Rajiv Pratap Rudy, respond to Manasvi Thapar.
Navika ji, 2 questions.
Navika.
Congress, we know that they are out of power. What is BJP?
At least you are agreeing. At least you are agreeing that the Gandhi family and the Congress is not clean.
Yes, let me.
Are you agreeing?
On the fact we have those facts
Yes,
now.
that is what
I am
Navika
agreeing
was
on
going
the
to
facts.
say.
The facts
That is
is
Navika was going to say exactly the same. Why does everyone scream on this?
All right. Mr. Rajiv Pratap Rudy is responding.
My goodness, they are. नविका एक बार और डांट लगाइए, ऐसे तो होगा नहीं ना, एक बार और डांट लगाइए. What I was trying to say is the Congress spokesperson has admitted that this
11 January 2020, he makes
this
a
Congress
statement against
spokesperson
our
has
Prime Minister,
admitted.
your party Prime Minister
Has admitted.
then-
My goodness, just listen, boss. Why can't you all? Why you have lost the game, boss? At least listen to me for a few seconds. I've been watching you for a while. The Congress spokesperson has admitted that Congress is has committed this crime, and there is an involvement of their leadership by taking this money into the foundation or the charitable trust. Agreed, and then they are asking the question, why didn't the BJP ask? So please don't worry. We may have delayed. Our investigation is complete, and I believe there is a charge sheet which is being filed. But the only concern now is whether there would be a charge sheet against Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, and Priyanka Gandhi. I have been slightly scared about the connect of this foundation money to terror and Zakir Naik. So this could be a big question. And Ashutosh, 4 years ago you knew the story, but I never remember you broke the story. Why are you after Navika trying to say that this is an old story and trying to trash things? Any investigation at any point of time in history, we have been debating for hundreds of times. And
कोई बात
triple
नहीं,
talaq and
राजीव
so many
प्रताप
things have
रूडी
been
जी,
happening.
आप उनसे
How can you
नाराज
challenge
मत
that
होइए.
someone is-
वो
But
कभी
anyway,
कभी
forget it.
कंफ्यूज हो
Anyway,
जाते हैं,
forget it.
पेट्रोलियम पॉइंट और पेट्रोलिंग पॉइंट पे कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं. कभी कभी कागजों पे और बिना कागजों के ऊपर भी वो कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं.
सचिन तेंदुलकर.
दोस्त हैं हमारे, तीर चलाया नहीं लगा, कोई बात नहीं, उधर से चला गया, इधर से चला गया, कोई बात नहीं, तैयारी करेंगे और तैयारी करेंगे, पेट्रोलिंग पॉइंट से पेट्रोलियम पॉइंट जाएंगे और फिर आएंगे, तब तक आलू का पराठा बनाएंगे. और I want to go across on a serious note to Tehseen Poonawalla and Dr. Anand Ranganathan. And Dr. Anand Ranganathan, you know, Zakir Naik kya hai, that everybody knows. I want to ask you about the intent that this sequence of events actually shows you. The intent. 2011 money comes in. 2012 Manish Tiwari raises this on the floor of Lok Sabha, and that statement is on your screens, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Anand Ranganathan, it's a serious matter. You know, whether the documents came out before, whether the story was out, of course press conferences have been held on this issue. Of course I know this is a story in the public domain. The documents is what nobody has seen, and I started my show with that. But probably Mr. Ashutosh is hard of hearing. But the real question is not that. The real question is returned after case registration by NIA. Does that mean that they only got scared when the terror charges came? Till then, spreading enmity between communities declared by their own minister was not a problem for them?
Yes, absolutely, Navika. There you are correct. Notwithstanding what I said about Zakir Naik, on which I also stand. I stand by my statements about Zakir Naik. But Congress, as you rightly said so, exposed its own hypocrisy. Because on one hand, when they take money from Zakir Naik, and on the other hand, they are scared and then they return it. So either you like the guy, like I do, he's a hero for me, then you accept the money proudly. But if you can't, if you're scared and you say that, look, Zakir Naik is a threat to the country, Zakir Naik is spreading animosity between the communities, then why do you accept the money and why do you return it? So kudos to you for getting out the documents on this story.
Tehseen Poonawalla.
May I reply?
Tehseen Poonawalla. No whataboutery. Question is clear. Just respond. What explains the Congress behavior?
What explains the Congress behavior is an agency that investigates terror registered a case, and like any responsible person, you return the money. The same agency is investigating Pragya Thakur, and Prime Minister has made an MP after telling you, ma'am, you that you won't forget her. But
All right, the agency investigation came in later. Why was this not declared in the donors list? Can you explain that?
I'm coming to that.
I'm running out of time.
Quickly, I'll be very quick. Can anybody out here, including Ashutosh, get me any registered account details of the RSS? Because they promised Vallabhbhai Patel will put our accounts in private, in public. They have got funding from China. Therefore,
फिर आ गया whataboutery. Again whataboutery.
Your arguments are like a homeopathic soup. And you know homeopathy is a pseudoscience. And your arguments are pseudo.
Why is it not on the donors list? Why is it not on the donors list? Tehseen Poonawalla, you have an answer. Do you have an answer? Do you have an answer? Do you have an answer?
But RSS documents out.
Do you have an answer? Do you have an answer to why this name is not on the donors list?
Send me the documents. I will give you the answer to it. Also send me RSS documents. Give me both documents. I'll give you both the answers.
Ratan Sharda, Anand Ranganathan, Manasvi Thapar, Ilyas Sharafuddin, Ashutosh, Tehseen Poonawalla. When in trigonometry you prove a theorem, you write at the end QED. Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? If the Gandhis were not did not find a problem with Zakir Naik's money, then why did they return it? And why did they return it 5 years later when the terror case had been filed against Zakir Naik? And if everything was above board, why did they not show it in their book of accounts in 2011? And why was their minister saying that Zakir Naik is not good for the country? And why were the Gandhis taking money from him? And ladies and gentlemen, we at times now do not fabricate and give you old stories. These documents, it's a challenge that goes out not just to Mr. Ashutosh, who was on the panel, but to anybody. If anybody's got a copy of these documents, which they've seen before, do let us know. Because these are documents that now tell you the sequence of events, not the dates that have been fudged before by the Congress party, not the questions that have been raised before by the BJP, but actual evidence, actual transactions. That's all from me on the News Hour tonight. Good night from me, Padmaja Joshi. Up next, don't go anywhere.
The News Hour at 9 will be right back after the break.